Hello everyone, welcome to class. Today we have upper body EMOM. Yesterday was lower body EMOM and we did lunges, so I'm a little sore from that. Today we're going to do upper body EMOM. So if you have available to you an assortment of dumbbells and I have a resistance band, I think we're going to only use it in one exercise. So if you don't have a band or whatever, it's fine, you can use your dumbbells. I have a bench that I will use for a couple of things. If you don't, you can grab your step or a mat. And I think that's it. I think we're good. Upper body EMOM today. So we're gonna go a little bit heavier. We're gonna try to get a little strength going, right, Gigi? Gotta build the strength back. Same. All right, hi Jen, hi Gigi, hi Sunil. Hello Preetha. All right, here we go. Exhale, deep breath. Here we go. Exhale, and deep breath. Reach over. And other side, deep breath up. And exhale, and side to side. Here we go. Reach it. Reach it up and over. 8 more. 8. 4, 3, 2, and rotation. Rotate. Reach around. Good. Hold those lower limbs stable. 8 more. And 4, 3, 2, and squat and swing. Squat and swing. Squat and swing. Really extend through the shoulders. Just do a mini squat. If things are creaky this morning in the lower body, totally fine. We're still warming up. 8 more. 8, 7, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna add that knee lift. Here we go. Down and knee. Down and knee. Good job. A little bit of balance here at the top. We got it. 8 more. 8, 7, and 4, 3, 2. Take out the squat and march it. Big march. Arms up, knees up. Bring those knees up nice and high. There we go. 8. Little side to side toe tap in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap it. With high knee lifts, when you really work to get those knees up, makes me breathless. 8 more. I get winded. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look at, I'm really trying to get those knees up. I'm like, whew, okay, feeling that. Okay, here's what we got going on. I'm gonna drink the water already. Okay, turn that down a little bit. Here's what we're doing. We have 4 exercises. We're gonna repeat those for, get your, okay, biceps, triceps superset, because I know I dropped some of you right there. Good morning, Sunil, Gigi, and Jen. Okay, I know you missed what I just said because it swirled, it buffered. So we're doing triceps and biceps for the first round. So we're gonna do 12 reps of everything. We're starting with dips, then we're gonna do a band curl, or if you just have dumbbells, you can just use dumbbells. Then we're doing skull crushers, and then we're gonna do side curls. So 12 of everything. You wanna grab something dumbbell heavy enough to fatigue in those 12 reps. 10 to 12 reps, it depends on how you're feeling. So if it's only 10, which it might be for me, depending on how much weight I use, that's fine. And we're gonna get to it. So we're gonna repeat for a total of 3 rounds of this group of exercises. So we're gonna start with dips. Yeah, we're getting right to it. Right to it with these dips. So if you're not doing dips, you can do kickbacks with 2 arms, 2 arm kickbacks. All right, here we go. And then we're just gonna go boom, 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 right into the next. So we are doing a band curl. So the green one, I think. Oh, we'll try the blue one. We'll see. Okay. Here you go. Starting with dips. You're doing 10 to 12, depending on how you feel. Here we go. We got upper body EMOM today. Here we go. Big range of motion. Take your time. Alright, I can do 12. Whew, careful those shoulders though. Don't bring your body away from the bench and keep your hands close to your hips so that you don't have any shoulder problems going forward. Alright, in 20 seconds we're hitting that band curl. We're hitting the band curl, so this is pretty tight band. Take off my watch. We're doing 12. Set of 12, or you can do dumbbell curl. Okay, go heavy enough that you fatigue in 12. Whew. Yeah, this band is tight. Pause at the top, right? How do we make our bands tighter or feel like they are heavier? How do we make our dumbbells heavier? We pause at the top. We can also bounce it, pulse it a couple of times. All right, 30 seconds. And that will tax those biceps. Whew. All right, get ready for skull crushers. We're hitting skull crushers in 13 seconds. So I'm going to go with these 12s, these 12-pound dumbbells. Here we go. Skull crushers for 10 to 12 reps. Here we go. All right, 30 seconds still. Whew, cold dumbbells. Then we're gonna finish off this first round with dumbbell side curl. So we're gonna get to it in 15 seconds. Here we go. These are gonna be heavy for that, but we'll see how it goes. See if I can get at least 10 in. All right, here we go. Dumbbell side curl. Take it away. No rush. Whew. Oh my gosh. Side curls are heavy. They're hard. Woo. Yeah. That's side curls are hard. Okay, we're back to the dips. Back to dips for round 2. We're doing 10 to 12. We're going to repeat this 2 more times. All right, 10 to 12 dips. Here we go. Whew. Oh my gosh. That first set of dips, right out the gate, first exercise, it's like, all right, I got this. No problem. And then the second set of dips, not a big problem, but I was feeling it. All right. going to the band curl next, coming up in 15 seconds. So to make the dumbbells feel a little bit heavier, if you have dumbbells, you're gonna pulse at the top a couple times and then slow drop. Pulse at the top and then slow drop. Okay, make those dumbbells feel heavier because we're doing 10 to 12 reps. I'm aiming for 12. Flex at the top. Whew. 30 seconds. Definitely feeling it. Just a couple little pulses at the top. At the hardest part of the range of motion. Ah! I'm feeling it. That's good. All right, next is skull crushers coming up in 15. Hitting skull crushers. Here we go. You want to make it harder, separate the hands. Oh my gosh. Ooh. All right. Oh, 23 seconds. These 12s are heavy for the side curl. So let's see what I can do. But I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can't see my funny faces. Like it matters. See all my funny faces. Ugh. All right, side curl. Right there. For some reason, if I squish my face and scrunch it up, it helps the dumbbells to rise. Five seconds. Oh my gosh. That's all I got. Woo, 15 seconds. I'm gonna hit those dips for the last time. Oh. All right, here we go. Here we go. Coming up in 5 seconds. Hitting dips for the last time. 12 of them. Yeah. 30 seconds. We're gonna hit that band curl when you're ready. Grab it and wait for our minute on the minute. Whew. So again, just a little pulse at the top and then a slow drop. That will do the trick if you feel like your dumbbells aren't heavy enough. All right, coming up in 8 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Woo! 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. Whew. All right, skull crushers then press up to get a little more weight out of the dumbbells that you have, if you need to. Oh, sheesh. Woo-wee. All right, dumbbell side curls. Coming up, last set in this round. Holy McMolly. All right, here we go, side curls. Ah. Seconds. All right, 10, that's enough for me. All right, coming up in 9 seconds. And done. All right. Woo! Biceps, triceps. Check that box. Arms. Okay, so we're going on to the next round. So we have a set of 4 exercises. We're going to repeat them for a total of 3 sets all the way through. So we're sticking with the 12 reps, same number of reps. You will have to transition off and on the bench for the dumbbell pullovers at the end of the first round. So we're going to do upright row around. You're going to bring those dumbbells up to shoulders and then bring the elbows back, squeeze shoulder blades together and back down. Then we're doing iron cross, so you're going to get lighter weight dumbbells. So you're going to come up as high as what's comfortable for you, palms facing forward. Then we're going to do reverse grip row. So hip hinge, you're going to squeeze as you bring those dumbbells right, sliding right up your legs and right back down. And then finally, dumbbell pullover, right? We're all the way here. Head and shoulders supported. Giving a nice big stretch here. And then directly overhead. All right, you got it, 12 of everything. Let's see how we roll here. Let's see how we do. Starting with that upright row around. I can't decide if I want to take this off or not. I think I'm gonna. I might regret it though. Might be coldy. We'll see. When things get heavy and it feels hard, then I'm like, oh, I'm burning up. And then in between, I'm like, oh, I'm cold. It's this room. It's like freezing outside and then a heater vent right there. All right, you ready? All right, upright, roll around. Upright, straight up the body, shoulder blades, squeeze together. We're doing 12, here we go. Coming up in 10 seconds. So I'm gonna stick with these 12-pound dumbbells. Let's see how that works for me. I don't know. They're heavy. All right, here we go. Whew. 29 seconds. Oh. 15 seconds. Oh. All right, iron cross. Something light enough that you can bring these arms all the way up, or you can take it just out to side. Totally up to you. Here we go for 12. Whew. Seconds. All right, 15 seconds. We're doing reverse grip, bent over row. I'm going to grab some 15s, just going a little bit heavier. All right, here we go. Hip hinge for 12. Remember to pulse at the top if your dumbbell's still a little bit light. Oh my gosh. That definitely makes it feel heavier. Both of these dumbbells. Whew. Okay. 25 seconds. We're doing dumbbell pullover. So get that ready. Get that ready. Coming up in 10. Ooh. Here we go. A nice big stretch. Glutes are nice and tight. Squeeze them, keep the hips up. Seconds. Woo. All right. Oh no. Oh no. Upright row round. I thought it was 30 seconds, but it's much less than that. All right, upright row round for 12. I couldn't see the clock. Only like the top part of the number, so I thought we had more time. My bad, sorry. Hope you're good though, hope you're good. Whew. 25 seconds. 15 seconds. We're going to iron cross. All right, palms face away from the body. You can go straight out or all the way up. Totally up to you. Maybe I'll do both. I'll alternate. Go straight out, and then all the way up. Each one counts as a rep. Woo! All right, 22 seconds left to finish. Then we're going to reverse grip. Dumbbell row. Oh. 10 seconds. Ooh. space away from the body. Here we go. In 25 seconds, we're gonna do our our pullover. I'm gonna close the dryer door so I can see the clock better. All right, here we go. Dumbbell pullover for our second round. Oh, coming up in 4. And let's go. 30 seconds. Oh. All right, 12 seconds. We're doing upright row around for the last time. Here we go, coming up in 3, 2, 1. For 10 to 12, whatever you can do. Getting out of the line of fire of that heat event. Whew. 15 seconds. Oh. Whew. Iron cross coming up. In 8. All right, here we go. Iron cross. Thirty-six seconds. Seconds. Whew. Here we go, reverse grip row. In 5. All right, here we go. Last set. Oh my gosh. Whew. All right, 25 seconds. And we're getting to the last set of dumbbell pullover. Oh my gosh. Whew. Here we go. Coming up in 10. 24 seconds. Ugh. Woo. 10 seconds. All right, good job, everybody. Woo! Grab some water. We have one more round to go. We have 4 exercises. And they are, I hate when my yoga pants fall down. Pull them back up. Okay, I love these though. Jess got me these for something, I think for my birthday last year. Okay, love them, love them. We have a tick-tock fly, so we're doing some chest and shoulder work here. So tick-tock fly, what that looks like, I'm just gonna show you right here. You're gonna grab 2 dumbbells, and tick-tock fly is here. Okay, this is a tick-tock fly. So you want dumbbells that are light enough to do a fly. We're gonna do 10 each side. I think we'll have enough for that. Then we're gonna do a seesaw overhead press. So you're gonna sit, and then you take dumbbells, and we're gonna seesaw. Okay, 10 each side, so 20 total. And then we're doing prone reverse fly. If you have a bench, this is what you're doing. You're gonna be down, face down, and we're doing reverse fly. If you don't have a bench, you can do bent over fly. And then finally, we're doing a push up to push back. So you'll be on the floor or on an elevated surface, however you want to do it. And we're doing push up to push back. So think push up and then push back. Push up and push back. And we're going to repeat that for 3 rounds. All right, ready? 10 of everything. 10 each side with our alternating sides. All right, tick-tock fly. That's coming up. Tick-tock fly. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. I'm going to try 10s and see how that feels. That might be, maybe I'll try 12s. I don't know. Yeah, I have my 12s here. I'll give them a try. Okay, tick-tock fly, and then we'll come up and do seesaw overhead press. All right, here we go. For 10 each side, if you can get there, you can get to 10. Try to keep you in on what's happening with the timer. Oh. To go. So we're going to only do 8 on that, 16 total. All right, here we go. Seesaw overhead press. We'll start with dumbbells up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing 20, 10 each side. Whew. 20 seconds. Oh my gosh, I got 20, right there. All right, then we're doing prone reverse fly. I gotta get 10 so I can actually lift them. There's no way to get those 12s off the floor. All right, here we go. Whew. 10 of everything. 10 of everything. You have 30 seconds. Whew. We're doing push up to push back. And then we'll repeat. All right, coming up in 20 seconds. Push up to push back. There we go. For 10. Ugh. 20 seconds. Ugh. Ugh. Jeez. Tick-tock fly. Tick-tock fly. Where am I? Where am I? I've got every dumbbell out here that I have in the whole house. Tick-tock fly. We're going for 8. 8 each side. Seconds. Oh my gosh. Oh. Woo. All right, what's next? We've got our seesaw press. All right, seesaw press. Here we go. Bring it up nice and high for 20, 10 each. Woo. 25 seconds. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Whew. All right, we're moving on to prone. Prone dumbbell fly. Here we go. For 10. round 2 of 3. All right, in 8. Here we go. You can do partial reps. You don't have to go all the way down on your push-ups. Oh. 33 seconds. Ugh. 15 seconds. Ugh. Take it right there. I got 9 that time. All right, one more set. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Here we go. Remember, we're doing 8 each side, 16 total for this. Ugh. Woo. All right, seesaw press. Seesaw press coming up in 7 seconds. All right, here we go. 10 each. Woo. 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. Ugh. All right, 15 seconds. And then we're doing prone reverse fly. Prone reverse fly. Here we go. For 10. Woo, 30 seconds. And then we do our push up to push back. Our push up to push back. That's our last exercise. All right. Whew. Coming up in 15 seconds. It's like a dumbbell graveyard over here. I get like pretty much everything on the top and middle rows out of 3 rows. All right, here we go. Push up to push back. Woo! 28 seconds. Ugh. Once the form starts to go, then do partial rep or just hold plank. Woo! Good job, everybody. Oh my gosh. Woo! Okay, tell you what, let's move some of this stuff out of the way and we're going to get to our rotational T balance. We want to get our little last time. We're going to do this one, our rotational T. And I really like it because it does so much for us. It helps with balance. Right, we're working on balance. We are also working on core stabilization. We're working on torso rotation. And we're working on hamstring mobility, flexibility. So I like that one a lot. I've got to see if I can come up with something else for February that gives us just as much. I think I have some, well, I do have some ideas, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. Woo! Good job, everybody. Let's do our rotational T stretch, or rotational T balance thing. Okay. We're going to try for 45 seconds. This is the last time. We're going to be doing this one. We're going to move on to our new challenge in a few days, starting on Monday. So here we go. Do your best. Switch sides. Stretching that hamstring feels good. Finally, after all these months, I'm starting to feel like it's healing. But I haven't been running, so that probably is what's done it. I have not run, walked, or hiked because of so many things, but mostly because I'm teaching, and then winter and bad weather and fires and everything, so have not been, but it's been good. It's been good for my hamstring. Whew. I think I'm going to keep doing that one. I'm almost falling to the wall. I think I'm going to keep doing this one though every day because I just really like it. And I want to get even better at it. So I'm going to keep doing that one. All right. Woo! That was a workout. I think it just hit me right now. All right. Tell you what, let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, triceps. Right there. Yeah. So I have this week and switch sides, and then 2 more weeks left of subbing. I'm going to step away. I told them I could commit for 6 weeks. It might be longer that they need someone, but we have travel plans, so I have 2 more weeks after this week to finish my sub commitment, and then we're going to go up and see the girls in Washington for 10 days. But we will do live classes from Washington, so we'll still be on with the girls. Deep breath in. Separate the shoulder blades. Then we come back, and we have a trip to Sedona with my sister and my stepdad. And then we'll be back in Washington for the at least a month, but of course we'll continue to do live classes from there. And so we'll just be in a different location in March, but yeah, my babies, they need me. I need them. It's been a struggle for the little ones, especially Buggy. She doesn't have us, and she's used to us being around, and I miss her a lot too, so I'm gonna go back and help let her know that we're still here for her. All right, deep breath in. It's like you're always here for me. And exhale. Thank you. Sunil, Priva, Gigi, Jen, everybody watching on playback. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend, wonderful rest of your week. It's only Wednesday, but have a wonderful rest of your week. I know you'll catch up on things if you missed them, and then we'll hit it again Monday, these early mornings until March, or at least for the next couple of weeks, right? Oh no, it's February. That's right, we're at the end of January. The days are going by, but I'm glad it's slower than I thought. All right, everybody, be good to yourselves and the people you love. Have a wonderful day. I will see you next time. Peace.